Singapore's rise to wealth is best illustrated through specific examples that showcase how it strategically addressed challenges and capitalized on opportunities. 1. Strategic geographical location. Example: Port of Singapore. The Port of Singapore is one of the busiest in the world, handling over 37.5 million TEUs, 20-foot equivalent units, of container throughput in 2023. By operating as a free port with no tariffs on most goods, it became a key transshipment hub, connecting Europe, Asia, and the Americas. Companies like PSA International, headquartered in Singapore, manage ports worldwide, reinforcing Singapore's status as a logistics powerhouse. 2. Visionary leadership. Example: Housing Development Board, HDB. In the 1960s, many Singaporeans lived in slums or overcrowded conditions. The government, under Lee Kuan Yew, launched the HDB to provide affordable public housing. Today, over 80% of Singaporeans live in HDB flats, ensuring social stability and upward mobility. This allowed the government to focus on economic development without worrying about widespread discontent. Example: corruption eradication. Before independence, corruption was rampant. Singapore's establishment of the Corrupt Practices Investigation Bureau, CPIB, ensured strict enforcement against corruption. Public servants like judges and ministers were paid competitive salaries to discourage bribery, leading to one of the least corrupt nations globally. 3. Export-oriented industrialization. Example: Jurong Industrial Estate. In the 1960s, Singapore developed the Jurong Industrial Estate, which attracted MNCs like Texas Instruments and Hewlett-Packard to set up manufacturing facilities. This industrial base shifted Singapore from a low-income economy reliant on entrepot trade to a hub for high-value manufacturing. Example: semiconductor industry. Singapore is home to major semiconductor companies like TSMC, Micron Technology, and ST Microelectronics, contributing significantly to global chip production and exports. As of 2024, the electronics sector accounts for 20% of Singapore's GDP. 4. Financial hub. Example: Monetary Authority of Singapore, MAS. The MAS acts as the central bank and financial regulator, ensuring a robust banking system. Singapore is now home to over 200 banks, including major global players like HSBC, Citibank, and DBS Bank, Asia's largest by assets. Example: wealth management. Singapore attracts high-net-worth individuals due to its low taxes and strong financial regulations. As of 2023, it manages over $3.9 trillion in assets in its wealth management sector. 5. Education and workforce. Example: Nanyang Technological University, NTU, and National University of Singapore, NUS. Both rank among the top universities globally. Graduates are highly sought after in tech, finance, and research sectors, ensuring a steady pipeline of talent for industries. Example: Skills Future Initiative. Launched in 2015, this program encourages lifelong learning. Workers receive credits to upskill, ensuring the workforce remains competitive in fields like AI, robotics, and biotech. 6. Infrastructure development. Example: Changi Airport. Changi is consistently ranked as the world's best airport, handling over 68 million passengers annually. Its efficiency and amenities make it a key aviation hub for Asia. Example: public transport. The Mass Rapid Transit, MRT, system connects every corner of Singapore efficiently. This reduces traffic congestion and ensures mobility for workers, boosting productivity. 7. Foreign direct investment, FDI. Example: tech giants investments. Companies like Google, Facebook, and Amazon Web Services have regional headquarters in Singapore. In 2020, Dyson moved its global headquarters to Singapore, attracted by the ease of doing business and proximity to Asian markets. Example: biotech and pharma. Leading pharma companies like Pfizer and Novartis have manufacturing and R&D facilities in Singapore. The biomedical sector contributes nearly 4% to GDP and is a key pillar of the economy. 8. Innovation and Smart Nation Initiative. Example: Smart Nation Program. Launched in 2014, it integrates AI, IoT, and big data into urban planning. For instance, Sensor-enabled trash bins optimize waste collection, while autonomous vehicles are tested for public transport. Example, startup ecosystem. Singapore is home to over 4,000 startups in sectors like fintech, health tech, and sustainability. Grab, Southeast Asia's ride-hailing giant, started in Singapore and has since expanded regionally. 9. Trade agreements and regional integration. Example, ASEAN Free Trade Area, EFTA. As a founding member of ASEAN, Singapore benefits from regional trade with countries like Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand. This has bolstered exports and regional cooperation. Example, Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership, CPTPP. By joining trade pacts like CPTPP, Singapore ensures access to key global markets, keeping its economy open and competitive. Results: per capita GDP grew from less than $500 in 1965 to over $65,000 in 2024, surpassing advanced economies like the UK and Japan. Global rankings consistently ranks in the top 5 for global competitiveness, ease of doing business, and innovation.